Baba Ganoush.
It's
Baba
on.
Ganoush. Baba Ganoush. Baba Ganoush. Baba Ganoush. Baba!
I was gonna go with Baba Ganoush.
Well,
She
you go
goes
with...
Skadoosh.
Now I'm back to my
Baba Ganoush.
evolved
She goes
form.
Kadoosh.
They fed me rare candy, and now I'm like, I am one with the candy. Considering Halloween's on Thursday, that kind of makes sense. So this is Ali is Baba, or Baba is you, sorry.
Yeah, Baba is you.
The intro is working.
You are Baba.
Baba, black sheep, have you any candy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Trick or
Three
treat
gats
for you.
full.
I don't know. It's an intro within an intro. So this really feels like, it kind of reminds me of Boulder Dash. That was the first thing I realized, like, it feels like Boulder Dash with no rules and no boulders. That's what it felt like to me. Because you can move stuff around. I think Nick can probably explain this better, so I'll let him do that.
Okay, so from the word go, you get to play around with the objectives, where it's like, Baba is you, rock is push, flag is win, walls are stop.
And you can change their elements, like the conditions.
Yeah. So that's where I was going.
Yeah.
So you can push them around and make it so that it's the rocks you have to touch that makes you win, or you are the wall.
You are, and you can go through the walls, and you can push the walls around. It's really neat. Like I wouldn't say like the way this game was promoted. It's like, oh, there are no rules. I don't remember what it was exactly, but
like,
there's still some conditions. But
like, you
can really bend and like change them around, unlike a lot of games. And I think that's why this game became so popular. And
it's no scribble knots where literally you can think of anything for a solution. But this is
it's close.
But it's close to that. Where it's like
a 2D. Like it feels like Zelda or Gauntlet or the previous example, and you can change the conditions of the level, which is really neat. You don't really see that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Not to this extent.
Which is cool.
And I think it's like a $15 game. I feel like that's a little bit pricey for me for what it is. I don't know. I'm not into like the whole Lolo Adventures of Lolo / puzzle games. Like this was a bit like Necromancer, but that was more of a speedrun game. This is more of like, can you figure out the puzzle and like how to rewire the level you're in?
Yeah.
And I think there's multiple solutions to this too. Like I'm.
But most of the time you have to think outside the box.
Outside the bowl. And you're not going to play this game for the graphics, even though like it's got like a throwback like NES style to it.
Maybe even older than that. I was thinking like Commodore.
Or Spectrum ZX or something.
More like back to like
really
the ages of Dizzy, if you've ever heard of that.
Yeah, like the Amistad. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this game, I think if you really love to stretch the
limits of your imagination.
Yeah, well, I was going to say like what is possible when you're playing a game. I think this is the best example of that. You're not playing it so much for the graphics.
You're playing it for the for like what kind of new possibilities you have.
Yeah, like what can I do in each level and like how can I solve it? I'm not sure if there is multiple solutions. I guess it depends on the level.
Yeah, like I definitely remember like there's at least a few levels where you could have one or two solutions, but then there are others where it's like multiples.
It feels like it kind of. I couldn't think of any other way of solving it. I'd say like definitely check this out. It's not. I thought it was cool, but I didn't find it like fun. Like maybe I'm just expecting like an instant like impulsivity or something like instant funtivity. Again, that's a new word. That's not even a word. But like I found it wasn't instantly gratifying, but at the same time, like I think it's the sort of mood you have to be in a mood to like want to sit down and like sort of solve these.
I guess you can say you need to be in the mood.
The mood. Yeah. I definitely think it's one of those like specialty niche games. I don't think like if you're more of an action gamer like me, like it's cool, but I wouldn't like go all out and get super excited over it. But it was neat.
I give this,
this is more your type of
Yeah, this is kind of more my type of game.
Yeah.
And even then, I give this like an 8 out of 10. It's really imaginative. It's really imaginative, but sometimes it does feel like you are basically trying to figure out how to actually win a scenario instead of like trying to make it your own or like.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Like I didn't feel like it was totally like you can do whatever.
Because one of the problems.
Sometimes you see those limitations, the boundaries, and
because one of the things they do is like mostly with like these push related puzzles, they have like you can't go past the boundary, and thus if you push something to like a corner, you can't just pull it out.
Yeah.
You need to actually restart, and they sometimes deliberately make it so that these rules are outside your reach, so they're stuck as actual rules.
Yeah, there's like still some sort of boundary. Like it's not like you can just like wander out of the screen, and it's like.
Which is kind of
understandable. I mean, there's got to be some sort of limitations, but.
Well, like imagine a game where there is no limit.
Yeah.
Where you can solve anything.
Baba Nanush, Baba is you too.
You too poop. When there's smoke, they pinch back.
Excuse me. Yes.
That's actually perfect timing.
So yeah, check it out. It's definitely one of those games, like I feel like if there was a demo, I don't think there is, like try the demo or watch a video and then see if it's like something you find exciting, because if you're expecting like something that's like
standard
rewarding, like it's not instantly rewarded. The reward is the fact you find out the puzzle. I feel like it's like Adventures of Lolo, like you can like struggle and then it's like, oh yeah, I passed it, and then that's your gloating rights. It's not like instant glory like a lot of games now.
Yeah, or like instant or like the pride and accomplishment that Star Wars gives you.
Yeah, exactly. Star Wars?
Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, okay, that's
There's like this post on Reddit where it's like, oh, we justify loot boxes because they give you pride and accomplishment.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's go, Baba. Baba Gump.
See you next year.
Alright, keep on gaming. Bye.